Case management, guest engagement. These are terms that you hear a lot around Paul's Place. But what is guest engagement? And why does case management have such a huge impact on the lives of the guests of Paul's Place?
Our guest engagement serves over 2,000 folks a year, and folks come in for that service 4 days a week to get a variety of different things.
Our goal of the case management department is to help the residents of Southwest Baltimore. And when we say help, we want to get people to a place of self-sustainability. Housing and employment are two big areas that when they are successfully met within an individual, better things happen.
Primarily, I'm focused on housing and employment, so connecting people to affordable housing, helping people find employment opportunities, but day to day it changes, you know. Somebody could come in asking about food stamps, about health insurance, about eviction, about doing a tax preparation appointment. A lot of the systems and processes are harder than they should be, especially for people who are unstably housed.
I'm sure we've all felt at one point or another that life can be a little unfair. But what's it look like when the deck is actually stacked against you? What kind of roadblocks exist for someone who is working towards self-sustainability?
So thinking about like the DMV and ID example, say somebody hasn't had an ID in years and years, that means the MVA won't have their documents in the system. So if they don't have their documents in the system, they're gonna ask for your birth certificate, your social security card, your 2 pieces of mail. And for a lot of our guests, they don't have that either. So it's really starting at square one and say, okay, so to get your ID, you need to get all these things. And then if you're unstably housed, if you get those things, what if you lose one of those items? And then that sets you back in the process. Or what if for some reason you miss your appointment because life happens? I think there are a lot of challenges that are just systemic that our guests experience related to housing, related to getting vital documents, employment, and just the basic needs of daily living.
Folks that come here are good people who have experienced lots of life challenges. And I would say that they consider Paul's Place a refuge from the storm. And so we're happy to try and serve them the best we can and get them the help or connect them to the help they need.
As a case manager, my role is to remain resourceful. And so whether or not I know the answer and I'm able to give you that spot on, or I don't know the answer and we're going to figure it out together, when I'm working with guests, I put myself in their shoes. And I think about what I would need to happen for my problem to be solved. And I hit the ground running.